Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm like so nervous but excited to do this and like just chill and hang out. Let me get this ready. Hello, how's everybody doing? All right, quick shout outs. Hi, Fuel Me Once, Oven Ready, Wonder Woman, Stephanie. Hello, hello, Zoe, Mama Weasley. So good to see you guys. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, Sinjin, Sugun. That's how you pronounce it, Sugun. So good to see you guys. Becca, hi. Akio Wizards Unite, hello, hello. I've got it set up so I can catch stuff, but I'm going to like switch it off so you guys can't see my map for, I'm sure you understand reasons. How's everybody doing today? Can you hear me all right? Is my music too loud or too quiet? I do that too. I sometimes talk back. Okay. I'm not good at this. Yes, thank you. Smash that like. Are you guys excited for the Brilliant event? We have some very, very exciting news with the Brilliant event. I am happy I got this quaffle. Oh, max fragment. Sweet. Okay. So we got news from Fozzie's about the next Brilliant event, and we know that we're not going to have 7Ks anymore. It's going to be 3Ks. So it should be a lot easier to finish the Brilliant event with the, hatching so many or unlocking so many port keys. Still on Pokemon Go, apparently. Let me switch this up so you guys can see. And apparently it's too small for you. Lovely. Here we go. This will fix that. All right. Yay! Time to play the event this time. Oven Ready. That's super fun. Yes. 3 kilometer port keys. Definitely for the win. I'm very excited about that, especially because I don't know, I enjoy ranking up the Brilliant pages a little bit more just because you get that one extra scroll, and there's so many of them out. It's easier to rank those up quickly when the events are going on. So I'm really excited about being able to get more points from the port keys too. Oh, hello, Animagus. Hi, Matt. Welcome, welcome. Whose name? Whose name are you saying wrong? Oh, Sugun. Seagun? Seagun? I thought it was Sugun. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Hi, Logan. The Brilliant events are the only good thing about this game, as the community days suck. They do not give people a reason to do community day. I disagree. I like this last one, I feel like was better. But I did have to I had to make a Facebook account just so I could find people locally and get a big group together. I really wish they would implement something I saw this suggestion on Reddit where it was instead of the fortresses always lighting up, maybe we could have the option to light them up. Or maybe there could be a way to light them up a different color as a beacon of hey, come play with me, I'm looking for somebody. Because sometimes I see a bunch of fortresses lit up, but I can't find anybody, and I'm nervous to ask because I don't know if they want to hang out with me or play with me. I don't want to be that person that bugs them. So it'd be really cool if we could have a second color beacon to be hey, I'm looking for somebody to play with, come find me. And there's a 15-minute countdown at the top, kind of raid counters for Pokemon Go, but instead find this Wizards and Wizards Unite counter at this fortress, because like there aren't planned raids, so we could plan our own. Let me catch up with the chat. I just got so busy talking. Oh, hi Cooper. So good to see you too. Oh my gosh. Thank you everybody for joining. I was very, very nervous to jump on, so it means the world to me. I'm gonna go ahead and get my hot glue gun plugged in. Okay, I'm back. I didn't want it heating up too preemptively, but I'm excited to chill and hang out and make wands. Let me switch back to the game. I get a lot of spawns from home, so when I'm chilling at home, I go through energy very quickly. Wait, what's going on here? Come on. Okay, it doesn't want to readjust. That's fine. I'm sorry for the wonky looking screen. Maybe I can figure it out in a minute. Oh. There we go. I love seeing these measles in the game. I wonder if these are one of those hidden cats that Lynette was talking about. Okay. Oh no, the chat was scrolling and it wasn't automatically scrolling. Things don't operate on a clock like in Pokemon Go, so you're never guaranteed to run into anybody else like you make, unless you make plans. That's very true, Animagus Matt. If you guys haven't already checked him out, Matt and Zoe Snitches and Witches and Cooper's Charms, they all have channels and they're all covering the game, so make sure to go check them out. And I need to make, let's see, where are you guys? There you are. Alright, Cooper, I added you as a mod. Let me catch this Neasel, catch up on chat. I'm so bad at this. I need Zoe and Lynette. It's really hard to find people without that guaranteed time. I really, like, it'd be nice to have, I understand that they probably don't want to get rid of the regular one, because, like, being able to see a fortress lit up, kind of just like the greenhouses, it lets you know that there are other people playing, at least, which is amazing. So, like, maybe an optional beacon, like, that sets the timer when you want it to. And then if you see the green but without the other one, then you know somebody's playing but not necessarily looking for people to play. And then you don't get your hopes up. Oh, thank you, Zoe. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. No. Okay, I'm so bad at this. It's okay. It's okay. I trust you all. Does anybody have any questions that you've been wondering about? Like, I don't know. I've got some tips about, like, how to make cauldrons worth it for rental cauldrons. Let me switch to this. Yes, we definitely need to meet up for the next community day, Mama Weasley. Alright. I think this is just about there. I gave away wands to everybody that showed up for the last community day. So I brought six extra wands so everybody could take one home and, like, have a wand that they don't have to worry about, but they can go out and play with. So I need to restock so I can give all the WooTubers the wands that I promised. I gave them all away. Bacon or sausage? Ooh. It really does depend on the sausage. Probably bacon, just because, like, it's always good, even if it's turkey bacon or regular bacon. But sometimes sausage can go a little bit awry depending on the seasoning or how it's kept. how was my community day? It was really good. I ended up wearing my Luna glasses, and I posted on a local Facebook group. I was like, hey, I'm going to this sponsored mall. I'm going to be chilling out at a sponsored fortress in the food court. Look for my Luna glasses. Everybody's welcome to join. And I had a lot of people show up. We got, I think, 8 people total. So we split up into 2 groups of 4 at the end. And then for a lot of people, it was their first time battling with other people. So it was really fun, like, being able to teach them and show them hands-on, like, oh, this is what does this, and this is how this happens. And, like, there was this couple that showed up that they don't know about my channel at all. They just came because of the Facebook group. But they battled together as a Magizu and an Aura, but they didn't know that the Magizu could heal the Aura and the Aura could transfer focus. So that was cool to, like, let them know about that. And then just, like, I don't know, just getting together and being able to play as a community like it's intended, and being able to, like, push ourselves and communicate, and it was a lot more fun than Pokemon Go raids, especially because in those raids my anxiety would take over, because I would try to talk to people and then a lot of them wouldn't necessarily, like, react positively back to me. Like, I don't know what it was, but they would be doing their own thing, or they'd want to, like, I hate to say it, but a lot of times I would show up and I'd be the only female, and they would not want to talk to me. They would just want to talk to the other males, and they wouldn't want to listen to my advice or anything. But this was very different. It was like a very community aspect, and everybody was enjoying it, and you have to communicate for this game. There is no, like, you can sit in your car away from people, which is probably best for my anxiety. It's forcing me to communicate. By the way, I'm spinning the hot glue so that it doesn't move, because if I sit it too long, then it starts to drip and it changes it completely. So I can use that to my advantage, but if I find a shape that I really want it, then I need to just, like, spin it constantly until it cools down, and then I can keep moving on. Okay, I'm going to check back on the comments because I got so wrapped up in talking about Community Day. It's hard to choose between Pokemon Go, and especially with all this, like, the shadow Pokemon are very tempting. Like, I really want to find a Shadow Snorlax, but I've only seen one Shadow Pokestop, and I forgot about that hour where they were all increased, so I totally missed that. And it's so hard to keep up with both games, to be honest, because, like, I don't know, I live in an area where in both games I get like 20 spawns an hour. It's hard to keep up. I really only open Pokemon now if I'm out of spell energy and I want to play a game, but I can't go fill up. Oh, thank you, Logan. I'm sorry that yours, it sounds like you didn't have a good one. I hate that for you. I wish that there was an easier way to communicate with people and find other people. Because I see them, like, even at the mall that I was at, all of the fortresses were lit up, but we never bumped into anybody that didn't say that they were going to meet us on the Facebook group. But we saw, like, 5 other fortresses lit up the whole time. So there were other people battling there the entire time. And we wanted to, like, team up with them so we could make teams of 5 and team people up evenly with their profession level to make sure that people could go higher if they could, like, you know, so everybody was evenly matched up and not necessarily holding each other back or working together if they were around the same level to open up new levels. I know for me, I was in a group where it was like 2 Magizoos and 2 Auras, and because I was the highest level out of everybody, I would take on all of the pixies and werewolves because I knew I could without fainting every 2 hits. These are sort of like chopsticks. Chopsticks are like the size of a kid wand. So, like, if you were trying to do like a 10-year-old or 11-year-old's birthday party, definitely use chopsticks because you can get those for free and they are the perfect size. Now for adult ones, like, Oh, let me know right now in the comments. What is your wand type, length, and core? My wand length, I believe, is closer to like 14 inches. I think it's like 13 3/4. And these are dowel sticks that are 12 inches. So with the added hot glue and like at the end that you hold it at, I usually put some beads to make it thicker so that you have something to grab onto. What was I talking about with that, the beads? I lost my train of thought. Does that happen to you guys a lot? Oh yeah, so when I add those beads, it basically makes it the proper length for me. Because I'm really tall, I don't know if you guys can tell that because I do my angling above me, but I am almost 5'9". So I am quite tall compared to the average American woman. Skewers could work. Just be careful about the tip. Make sure that there's enough hot glue so that you don't poke yourself. I usually like to start at the tip, like the pointing end, and then get like a good glob on it and have that drip down so that the tip is nice and smooth. Otherwise, it's really hard to get the end smooth with hot glue. It's hard to layer hot glue on top of itself. Hi, iWizards, good to see you. All right, Laurel 12 3/4 inch unicorn hair, very nice. Ooh, another laurel wood wand, dragon heartstring, 12.5 inch rigid flexibility. Interesting. Did you guys take the test for these on Pottermore, or did you just choose based on like what the wands are supposed to give you as far as like wand lore and what different flexibilities and cores do for you in woods? Let's see, another laurel. Wow, laurel's really a popular wood type, huh? Unicorn, 10 inches and surprisingly swishy. Ooh, very interesting. I haven't seen that one. Surprisingly swishy. Like, I bet you'd be really good at charms with that one. Just under 5'9". Yay, Cooper! We're gonna be like the same height with the Wizzy Witches. I was so worried I was gonna be like 5 inches taller than everybody else. Like, I've always been the tallest in my grade, and that was always a big, I don't know. I felt weird because I was always taller than the boys too. But you look tall in your videos. I've been like, okay, she looks tall next to these other people. I bet Cooper's close to my height. I'm such a creep. What type of end should I do? Like thicker or thin? Let me know. Somebody's going to be given this at WizFest. It could be a Wizards Unite YouTuber. It could be a fan. It could be a stranger. As long as people want a wand. Hot glue is really not that expensive. And this is very therapeutic. Zoe's 5'5". Let's see. Redwood, very nice. 14.5. I think that's the largest that I've seen. Wow, 14.5 inches. Phoenix feather and reasonably supple. Very nice. I love those Pottermore. Like, I feel like part of the wood type on Pottermore has to do with your birthday, because I don't know. Because like each of the astrological symbols have a wood type that go along with it, I believe. Maybe it's in like Celtic lore, but I want to say that my wand wood matches up with my birthday month. You're not going to be short compared to us. Chris is like 5'2", I think, and so is Lynette. Oh, Akio Wizards Unite, 5 foot. My mom was 5'1.5" an inch, and my dad was 6'4". Imagine that. 5 foot, 6'4". All of her kids, all of my siblings and I, we all passed her height at 10 years old. We were all taller than my mom. She liked it because then we could like grab stuff off of the top shelf for her at the grocery store. Okay, so this end is now ready for me to grab. I'm not going to grab too far because I think this part is still forming. It's not quite completely clear to the eye, but I can hold this end so I can start on the handle. Did you guys tell me? Let's see. Half giant on the mother's side. Hagrid. Hagrid is half giant on his mother's side, right? Let's see. Also, Willow, 11 3/4, Phoenix Feather, and Supple. Very nice. Chris is just as short as Lynette. And I think Brita is that height too. So if you watch my one video with Brita, you can see about how tall I am compared to everybody. I tried to stand downhill of her too to make it better because I was so, like, I don't like looking like a giant, but I know a lot of people, like my mom used to yell at me for saying that. She was like, you know how many girls wish they could be taller? But I just didn't want to stand out. I wanted to be normal. All I wanted to do was be normal and feel like I wasn't going to like be taller than every boy. Is that too weird? Is that weird? Is that bad of me? Let's see. In Celtic lore, I'm Hawthorne, the illusionist, I think. Ooh. That's really cool. I love Celtic lore. It's so much fun. Like, I really hope that at some point the story takes us through Ireland and Scotland and all of that, because it makes sense that it would. We could visit Albania. Like, did you guys know that Albania in the books is not talking about the country, but it's talking about like an old part of the UK? Super Collin Brothers taught me that, and I thought that was really cool. McGonagall is tall, and she's a great witch. That's true. I mean, like, I'm not saying that it makes me a bad witch. I don't know. I'm very self-conscious and awkward, and I feel like I should be 2 inches tall and living in a tree like a little fairy. Or a mermaid. Throw me in the ocean with a tail. Or into outer space. I'd be happy in outer space. Have I frozen for you guys? Did I freeze? I'm offline. Great. Okay. Stream resumed. Did I bump off for a second? I'm sorry, guys. Take me to outer space, or make me a mermaid, or make me a fairy, and I'll be happy. If I could go to outer space, I would. I don't care if I can't come back. I am all about that space travel. Okay, time for more hot glue. Baby sis is 6'1". Whoa. One of my friends is 5'11", and she wears like size 13 shoes. She always has trouble finding shoes because they just don't make them that big for girls. So I can only imagine 6'1". Like, does she have to custom order shoes? Oh, thank you. Okay, so 2 seconds it went off. That's not bad. Okay. Yay. It said it went offline for me, so I was like, no. Okay. Well, I think this wand is looking pretty good. It's going to be very unique. It's going to have like a lot of knobs on it, but you know, every wand makes itself. It's not the one, like, and then the wizard can choose the wand, I guess. What do you guys think about different colored wands? Because every time I've made wands with other people, they don't want to paint them the traditional colors, but I always do. I always want to paint them black and brown, maybe some gold and silver. Okay, Converse and Toms, right on. That's what my boyfriend used to have to do. He's very tall, and he used to have to get Jordans. I think Jordans were the only ones that made them big enough when he was growing up. Now he doesn't have that problem, thank goodness. Now more shoe brands make them larger. And I think that's the same way for girls. Yeah, traditional colors. When I was doing them for a 10-year-old's birthday party, all the kids wanted to paint them like rainbow colors. Or when I was a nanny, they wanted to paint them like, one of them was like purple and then pink and then blue. It was interesting looking. As long as they were happy, I was happy. But I very much like it to look like you snapped it off of a tree almost. That's how I like my wands to look. Ooh, I'm gonna have to show you guys. Let's see. This is my wand from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter that I bought in like 2010. I don't think you can tell, but this metal part has rusted in parts. And I'm gonna try to do this one-handed because this is still drying, but let's see, where's my camera? So if you look, there's a little line right here that broke off, and I left it in its box. I did not take this out, so this just like naturally happened. So this is why I make my own wands, because I spent $40 for this and now I can't even use it. And these cost me like $1 each. I thought it was beautiful. This wand is Narcissa Malfoy's wand. And like at the time, I had a best friend that they liked to pretend that they were they were Bellatrix, so I was the sister Narcissa because I was blonde. And yeah, I'm just like, it completely... This is the top half of the wand. It just comes completely out. And then the bottom half is totally... I was disappointed. It's still a nice prop. It's really nice if I like angle it right on my dresser. It doesn't look like it's broken. But it is broken. And I did not break it. It broke itself. Just sitting in a box for years. Okay. Let me see. I bet I have a bunch of spawns to catch really quick. What do you guys like most about the Brilliant events? Like, do you enjoy seeing... I don't know. I feel like it was a bit of a tease because we got to catch a bunch of like Buckbeak and a bunch of unicorns, and then now I never see them, and I don't have the actual sticker completed, so I can't take pictures of Buckbeak, even though I've caught enough of him in the Brilliant form. But I don't know, it's really fun. I wish like the trolley lady, I saw that she's only going to be coming from, is it Wizard Challenges? I was really hoping to see her animation. Like, I was hoping to have like a new foundable interaction. So, I don't know. They're really fun. I definitely took advantage of that one that had the increased XP. I was out till like 3 in the morning grinding. And then I woke up really early the next day. I couldn't keep sleeping in. Okay, so this is all nice. I can touch everywhere where it's hot. So I'm going to set that down. Let it cool some more. And start catching stuff. Ooh! I really need this. Do you guys see this a lot? Because these take me forever. This is like the last thing that I need for this page. Are these ministry memos. Oh, also, is there anything that you want to see from the Wiz You Witches or the WooTubers when we're in Indianapolis? Definitely would love to hear your thoughts on what you'd like to see from us. The Wiz You Witches have a little challenge already planned, so that's exciting. We've been planning this one for a while, and it was going to be live, but once we realized we were all going to be in Indianapolis, it's changed, so we're going to do it in person. Am I still online? Oh, it's bad health. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you guys can still hear me and see me. I need to get it better. I don't know what I need to get it better of. Oh, I think we increased my internet speed, but then we got a message saying that the box that we have can't support that. So we have to upgrade our box now to even get the internet speed that we're paying for. It happens. One reason why I'm not into Harry Potter Wizards Unite that as much is that you can't take many AR pictures. Yeah, I agree that it's a little bit disappointing, but if you think about it, compared to like Pokemon Go, those are like, I don't know. These characters have a lot more animation to them and a lot more detail to them. Like Snape. Let me show you guys Snape really quick. He looks very, very realistic. Like, I don't know if it's because the character is dead or the actor is dead or what, but he hits that uncanny valley for me where he just looks so realistic. Okay. Here we go. So, let me bring him in for you guys. I don't know if it happens to any of you. Let me know if he's in Uncanny Valley for you. But like, when I'm looking at him on my phone screen, like right in front of my face, he looks like he's actually there. So they've done like, I don't know, they've done an impeccable job. I'm amazed. I'm truly amazed. My only hiccup is that the mooncalf actually, its eyes are green screened out. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but whenever I click on it, its eyes are keyed out. So if you look at my mooncalf where I'm like splashing the water at it, and you stare at its eyes, you can see stuff moving through its eyes in the background. Because I can't do anything about it. It happens even just like when I'm taking a picture of it. Yeah, they're definitely going to be adding a lot more AR options as we go on. Like we just got the Swooping Evil added, and I'm sure they're working hard on more. So we just have to be patient. I mean, like AR, I don't think AR was even an option at the beginning of Pokemon Go. And like, think about, we're already at like over 5 gigs of how big this game is taking up on storage space. If you download all the assets, it's almost 5 gigs on your phone. So like, I don't know, once we have all those AR options, is it going to be close to like 10 or 15? I don't know enough about all of that. I just realized you guys can't see my screen. I'm so sorry. I'm not good at this. Yes, thank you. Hit the like button. That would help me out a lot. If you guys aren't like aware of the inner workings of YouTube, basically, if you share the video, if you comment, if you like, it lets YouTube know that it's a good video and it promotes it to more people. So that's why everybody asks you to do those things, because every share lets YouTube know this is something people want to watch. And every time you watch the whole entire video, it lets them know that. So it's not just like a way that we want to like know that we're good. It's a way to help share the channel and support whatever channels you enjoy watching. Oh, I spy Larry King in the chat. Hello there. And Mark Zielman. Hey, nice to see you. It's pretty late for you, huh? I think. I always get thrown off on daylight savings, but I think we're always like 6 hours apart, 8 hours apart. They already have 3D models, just need to make a few more animations. Though they are using motion capture, and that must take some serious time. Yes, definitely. And like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but when they're in AR, they are doing different things. Like Luna, when you're catching Luna, she's wearing glasses, but when you go and take a picture of her, she doesn't have the glasses on anymore. So I think it's really, really cool. I'm trying to get stuff in AR in capture mode that's not an AR photography yet, but it's hard. Like if there's ice in the background, it's not really working out as far as like the illusion that I'm trying to pull off for you guys. You don't download them. I just delete the app and re-download it when it gets over 1.3. Oh, wow. That must be often. Does it like, even if you don't download the assets, does it keep increasing how much storage it's taking from you? I didn't realize that. I thought it would be like a set storage. I guess because the over-air down, I don't know. That's confusing a little bit. Okay. Oh, thank you for sharing. You guys are so sweet. You didn't have to share. I was just explaining why we say all that. I don't want you to think that I'm just like, hit the like so I know you like me. 10 p.m. chores before bedtime. Oh, thank you. I really enjoy taking AR. It's like one of those really, really fun things to do. Sorry, clicked the wrong button. Okay, let's move this. I'm gonna start another wand. Yeah, I think like the animations are different. Like when you're taking a picture of the moon calf, it looks at you and then it looks away and it does a little jump up and then it looks back at you. I don't think it does all that when you're capturing it. So they're definitely getting new animations, but they definitely have the 3D models, which I think helps. I think it'd be really fun to be one of those people in the suits doing the actions and trying to capture the motion. Like that sounds super fun. I know, like I watched a video on it. I think it was Michelle Care. Is that how you say it? It's Michelle Khare. Care. And she does a lot of really, I love her channel. And she did a video on motion capture and she wasn't able to complete it, but she did like show all of what they taught her on what goes into it, and basically how you have to have all the acting skills without any facial expressions. So you have to pull off an emotion with just body language and moving your body, and like your body has to be like if you're panting, like your whole entire body has to be moving as if it were panting in real life, but your face won't necessarily be captured, so you can't use that to your benefit at all. Everything has to be everywhere else, and I find that so fascinating and so challenging, but like a fun challenge to try to accomplish. I think that would be a lot of fun. Chris! Hello, Chris! Welcome! Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm dripping some glue. I don't know how well you guys can see what's going on with the glue, but it's forming a really cool looking wand. I can't control anything with these. They really do completely make themselves. I can try to do what I want. Like I've wanted to make the Elder Wand for years. I've been making these for like 5 years, and I've wanted to make the Elder Wand. I think I could. It would just take hours because of the patience it would require. Hi Robert, the other Weasley. Hello. My afternoon is going pretty well. I'm really enjoying hanging out with you guys and just talking and chilling, and I've almost like forgot that I'm live because this is so fun, just chilling and talking to you guys. So thank you. You guys have made this really a pleasant experience. I might put a bead in this next one. but I've got them in this bag and it's like almost completely full, so I'm nervous to open it. I think I can do it. Phone stylus made into a wand. They sell those on Etsy. You can order one on Etsy, Mark. I think maybe it's more than Etsy. I think Brita posted a link to somebody that's making them on the hub. But those are super fun. I just don't know. I don't see how it would help me personally. I feel like my finger's doing a decent job. But the aspect of like having the wand and like doing the spell with the wand, yes, 100%. I really want to do, I think Zoe and Lynette and I were talking about this, how we really want to do like, I don't know, what is it, like fan film type of thing? Like kind of like what Animagus and I did. If you guys haven't seen that, go check out Animagus's channel. We did a really fun acting little short skit, and we were able to find this church in Georgia that looked a lot like Hogwarts, and it was really fun. It was really cool. And like meeting him, and every time I've met a WooTuber, it's been super fun to just like chill and geek out about the Harry Potter universe together. We usually end up talking for like an hour before we remember to record. It's really funny. I'm anticipating that and trying to figure out a way to like work with that for Indianapolis, because we have the time schedule. Like we only have so much time to get everything done that we want to get done, and we have a lot planned. A lot. We've been doing a lot behind the scenes that you guys have not seen. No, I got glue on my table. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see if I can scoop it up with this card while I keep the wand rolling. Okay, I got most of it. Sweet. Whew. I'm a klutz in real life, you guys. Just a heads up. Really big klutz. Let's see. There's no trading for missing collectible stickers. Maybe down the road. I think the biggest thing is, like, I guess trading stickers is different. I don't know. I'm concerned with that with the dragons. I'm really, really concerned about the fact that we're going to have a new page that people can't prestige without traveling. I really hope that it doesn't cause people to want to spoof in this game. Are leprechauns rare for you? Because I see leprechauns all the time. I think I've got like 60 leprechauns. I thought they were common for everybody. They mainly pop out around dusk and dawn. Let's see. I have not tried using a toothpick or a pin. I do have toothpicks. I might have to run and grab one to do like a fun. I'd basically have to get it to like where it's almost dry and then draw in. Otherwise it wouldn't really keep the shape. But that's a good way to get some fun details. Ooh, especially if I want to do the Elder Wand. Then I could draw the runes in there, potentially. Let's see. Wand stylus would be cool. Also a good way, having one out would maybe using a lot. Hold on. Oh yes, maybe having a wand stylus out would like let other people know I'm playing Wizards Unite. That's a really good point. I was like legit looking at all over my stuff. I was like, what can I wear to let people know that I'm playing this game? The Luna glasses worked. I wish I had something a little bit more flashy or like bigger. But telling people where I was at and wearing glasses on my head helped. Let's see. I'm so looking forward to Indianapolis. I'm like, I can't believe how close we are. We're, what, 2.5 weeks away? What? I feel like I'm going to be almost like feeling like I'm in a dream the whole time. It's not going to feel real because I've been waiting for so long to meet so many of you guys. Let's see. Last time the headlines were about Goldie. Who's Goldie? Why is that not clicking for me right now? Trading potion ingredients or just potions in general? Yes, that's one thing that like everybody was saying during community day, because I was like, I'm out of this, I'm out of that, and like I ran out of things so quickly because I was using my healing potions to heal myself, and then I was using my focus and my focus potions to heal other people. And then I ran out, and they were like, oh man, I wish we could give you guys, like, they wanted to give me their potions so that we could keep going into higher levels. So that would be amazing. And potion ingredients. I really wish that they'd increase the vaults for everybody just in general, because it's so hard to play with the starting off vault capacities for each one. I finally got my boyfriend to invest so that we aren't like super struggling when we're in Indianapolis, because we know we are going to be using a lot of potions on, like, I don't know, maybe the dragons. I don't think the dragons though, because those are oddities and the HP or the stamina doesn't look too high for them. But I know that we're going to be doing a lot of like 5-person battles, so those are really important to have potions for. I do really want to do a like really intense breakdown on fortresses now too, because I realized how badly I've done at teaching people at community day, and I want to get better at that and help and be helpful again, because I sometimes get in my head and I'm like, well, if I know this, then other people know this, but that's really not the case, and I need to get out of my head and just like teach and let you guys know what's going on. And there's a lot that I've been in my head about, but I'm working through it. That's part of why I'm doing this stream and chilling with you guys, and you guys are helping a lot. I was legit just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I have no idea. Like, I've got over an hour worth of screen recordings from community day. I didn't record because it was inside the Simon Mall, but I did screen record for most of it. So I can recap those, and I can explain what's going on and show you guys different things and point out things that, like, we left community day and my boyfriend was like, oh, this and this and this, and I was like, wait, what? That shows you that on the screen? And so like the next challenge we went into, he pointed some things out to me that I have never noticed in challenges before. So there's a lot. There's so much to fortress battles, and then each profession and like what you need to do and how much you need to communicate. Communication is so important, and but it's so fun. It's so much fun once you have people that understand, and like you don't have to, even when you are teaching, there's like a fun aspect to that too. But I've always been that person. Like, teachers always put me with people that needed a little bit of extra help, and I would be that person to explain it better. You don't see many leprechauns, JD? Oh my gosh. Let's see. I thought that everybody saw leprechauns. I feel like, okay, so when I went out to get those doxies yesterday, I probably came across 30 oddities, and 20 of them were leprechauns. One of them was a centaur, and the rest were doxies. Extra spell energy. Spell energy would be something to trade too. That's all good ideas. All really good ideas. Or like, ooh, we need to be able to trade books. And, well, okay, I could see maybe them not wanting to do that, because then people could like make a new account and get easy ones and trade them. But I don't know, at some point the profession off those skill trees, because otherwise it's going to take everybody forever. to finish those off. Like, professors are going to be time locked by the brilliant events, and the rest of us are going to be struggling trying to work through those challenges for all of those red books. So we need a lot. A toothbrush to spin the glue. Oh my, Sugan, you've got so many good ideas. Of course I need to reach out to you. You are the art girl. I am like obsessed with that drawing that you did with the woman, and like the bottom of her is the ocean and the waves, and like I really want to get a print of that. I am dying to have that on my bedroom wall because it's just so inspirational, and like it reminds me of that message that you told me, like you are the ocean and rain just adds to you. Like, so powerful. I love that so much. It stuck with me so much. Let's see. I think during the day, it's mainly centaurs that are out and Urklings. I think Urklings and centaurs are out all day long, but leprechauns, you have to go out during dawn and dusk, and like vampires and werewolves, you have to go out at night. And horned serpents, I think, are from dusk to dawn, so all night long. Your phone has gotten crazy. What's it doing? How's it being crazy? Yeah, all my coins go to vault space. I do sometimes rent the cauldron because I just can't keep up. I get so many spawns at home all day. I'm using all my potions. So yeah. I'm lucky that I was able to invest some money though. But I definitely, like, every time I hit 150, I'd spend it on the vault space for spell energy specifically. I have 160 space for potions, and I've not made it past 90 because I just use them so fast. And then ingredients, I'm constantly maxing out. I've got like 550 space there. The Voldemort comment was about the headlines changing on the Daily Prophet. Why did this scroll down? Stand papers. Okay. Is that the Daily Prophet in the game? I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, thank you, Mama Weasley. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay. Always surprised that other Magizoologists don't know to keep their stamina about 50% and keep the focus above 5 once they get to the higher profession levels. Yes. Especially like anytime I was taking elites, I had to have a potion after every hit because they were hitting me so hard. Okay, this one, I can like press a little bit and reshape this. It's not too hot for me to touch, but down here it's all done. So that's 2 wands down. This is so fun. Ooh, and then I'll show you guys the differences. So we've got, and these are the handles. All right. I'll switch back and catch some stuff really quick. I have got, is this Sirius Black? Okay. Some of these I wish were on different pages. Like some foundables I find a ton, and they're just like, I almost am running from them a lot because they're on a page that I'm not going to prestige anytime soon. And if I don't have the extra spell energy, then I don't want to use that spell energy. Mediello Jinx is by far my best spell. Everything else I struggle with still. I love watching the WooTuber videos more than playing Harry Potter Wizards Unite. I've been there with Pokemon Go. There were plenty of times where I just preferred watching the videos than even playing. But then watching the videos would have me like open up my game just subconsciously because like, oh, like they're doing this, let me play again. But I love playing Pogo and watching Pogo YouTubers videos. Okay. So do you get that same thing, like where you watch us and then you want to play, or not necessarily? You just enjoy watching us and not playing? Maybe it's because the games are so different. I could see that. I find it really interesting to know what you guys enjoy watching, because I know that I watch different people for different reasons. And I'm always curious why you guys enjoy certain people, or what you enjoy about certain people. Or who do you watch outside of games? Do you watch, like, I love Jenna Marbles, I love Shane Dawson, I love Sophia Nygaard, I watch some makeup beauty gurus. This is the first foundable I've ever found, and I'm still not, like, perfect on that spell. I just found out that Magizoos can reflect attacks when Protego is being performed during wizarding challenges. I'm still trying to figure out what causes that skill. Yes, I'm not sure if that is supposed to happen, but I have noticed that too, and it's not every time. And it's switched up from like when I first experienced it myself too. Like, it used to be every first Protego they would get some damage, but now it's like random on when they're getting damage and when they're not. Alright, I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm an R and I need red spell books. I feel that. Red spell books, like, I feel like I'm like 3/4 of the way through my skill tree as a Magizoo, but I know I'm not, because I need, like, it's close to 200 more red books to complete it. That's going to take me forever, even for just each one. Like, my next power upgrade is going to cost me 14 red books. And then the next one after that is 17 red books. I almost wish that we had a little bit more green books spread throughout ours too, because now I'm realizing that the red books are going to really take quite a while. My chat keeps scrolling down on me, and I keep having to scroll up and find where I left off, so I'm not skipping your comments. Let's see. Oh, first Doxy this morning. That's super exciting, Fuel. Wow. I bet you had to wake up really early. When I did that yesterday, I went to bed at 9 p.m. on purpose. I was like, okay, it's 9 p.m. I'll probably wake up in time for dawn. And I did. And thankfully, I'm not rural, but I'm also not like city. But I don't have to really drive too far to find clusters that I can park underneath and check out. Like, our Walmart is right across the street from a PetSmart. And there are big clusters, and a Home Depot, like big clusters. Sorry for tapping my mic. I hope that wasn't too loud. I was so mad that Pokemon Master Holly and Mystic 7 have stopped playing Wizards Unite. I was a little bit disappointed. I do think that Holly is going to be at in Indianapolis. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure she will be. Mystic 7 didn't even really watch any Harry Potter movies until the game, so I did not expect him to stick with it. And I feel like he's one that jumps from popular game to popular game, just if I'm being honest. But at least he gave it a shot. Like, you know, like, at least all of them gave it a shot. I know Reversal got to, like, level 10 in the game, so he played it, you know. We may not have seen him play it, but he played it. Shout out to Reversal if you're in here. Hey. Still want to meet you someday. I hope that we can meet whenever we make it out to Prague. The Wizzy Witches. Yeah, you do need to make a plan when catching oddities. That's why I made sure to go out yesterday. And then tomorrow night, I don't think I'll have to go out to find those werewolves that I need. I did get enough to complete my sticker last time, so I don't have to really worry about grinding those again until I get that bow. And I've been using my oddity runestones, and I'm just like not lucking out with them. There's plenty of times where I don't even get anything outside of like a challenge reward, which is fine. I know that they're not guaranteed. It's just frustrating because now I'm out of my level 1 oddity runestones, and if I want to use an oddity runestone, I have to buy them or use a higher level one, which I'm saving, because if you didn't know, according to the beta players, save your like level 5 and level 4 runestones for whenever you get up to chamber 20, because the higher you go, the more those multiply. So if you want a bunch of family XP back, then save those for those really high chambers and try to only use your level 1s right now, which I've got plenty. I've got probably 30 level 1 brilliant runestones, so I shouldn't have to use any higher ones, but I don't necessarily want to always get brilliant fragments from like old brilliant events. I don't know. I wish runestones were a little bit easier to come by. The only oddity I haven't seen is the horned serpent. Yeah, same, Cooper. I think, well, okay, I finally saw them, but it was taking forever. And when I saw them finally, it was one of the rare nights that we get where it's actually raining when it's dusk in the game. I think that's why. But we're going to get them. We're going to go horned serpent hunting in Indy. We will get them. Friendship and sending memos would help. We could send energy and potion ingredients to each other. Then once you have hit best friends, we can trade items. That would be fun. Oh yeah, like sending a memo, and then when you open up a memo, so instead of sending a gift, you send a memo, and then when you open it up, you can get energy or ingredients from your friends. That is a beautiful idea. Or maybe like an occasional key or an occasional runestone. Like maybe there could be levels, like a key could be like an equivalent of a rare candy, and like you're not going to get those from every gift from a friend, but I think there's a chance of you getting rare candies from those, right? Yeah, that would be really cool. Or like a dark detector. I'm running out of silver keys. And like I want to buy them, but they're so expensive and you don't get to use them multiple times. It's so much easier to, well, there's nothing easier about it now that I'm getting higher level. It's not easy to just like level up and get them. So I think I'm going to have to start buying them. Of course, Sugashna. Of course. I always admire all your art. Magizoos want to get becoming the beast and keep focus above 5 for an additional 40 power. Yes. I haven't noticed that working all the time. Like when I was battling for Community Day, I feel like there were times where it was not giving me my extra power even though I had 5 focus. Oop, that was hot. Ow. I'm okay. Burning myself making these is part of, like, it's what I signed up for, and I know it's always going to happen. Yeah, Cooper, you're, like, desert biome, I think. I think you're thrown into that category. Maybe not. Are people in your area getting horned serpents? Do you know? People in my area were not getting them until I found some, too. Oh, okay. Hi, Overflow. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. It's totally okay joining late. I appreciate you joining at all. All of you guys. Like, you guys taking your time out of your day to spend it with me is just, like, seriously warming my heart so much, and just... I appreciate you guys. I want to give every single one of you the biggest hug. Like, I hope that one day I can meet every single one of you. And, like, hopefully we can battle together. Oh, that's how I'm doing friends at the moment. When I'm meeting up with people, I'm adding them as friends so that we can get those bonuses. If we can get any kind of gifts or ministry memos, like, Mama Weasley suggested, then I can start adding people across the world for distance. But at the moment, I want to keep those friend spaces open so that whenever, like, especially for the indie event, I don't want to add people and then have to delete them to add more people to battle with them to get those bonuses. You know what I mean? Like, I want everybody that I battle with to be able to get that bonus, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by adding them when they are all the way across the world and I can't battle with them. So whenever we do get to battle, I will add you. Just go ahead and, like, remind me. I'm bad about remembering at first, but I get there eventually. Oh, Cooper watches this cute medical student named America Revere. She's one of her favorite YouTubers. I'll have to check her out. I bet that sounds interesting. I like Grey's Anatomy. I like learning about things. I was told at one point that I have the my brain thinks the same way as a brain surgeon. I don't know. It was a teacher of mine that was a nurse, and she's like, you sound like all the brain surgeons I work. I don't know. I was just like, I don't have the stomach for that. Nah. But thanks. Cool to know that, like, there's a specific way people think for specific careers. Sorry, I'm going off on weird tangents. This is what it would be like if you were hanging out with me in real life. I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter cosplay videos on YouTube and fan movies. Love watching that stuff on YouTube right now. Those are awesome. I'm really looking forward to Sisters of the House of Black being done by Kelsey Ellison. And it's being done by her and her sister and her best friend. So she's playing Bellatrix, and then her sister is playing, what is her name? Nymphadora's mom. I can't remember her name, the other black sister. But she's the one that looks like Bellatrix. She's playing her, so that fits. Since they're sisters in real life, they really do look alike. And then they have a blonde friend that looks similar to them that's playing Narcissa. So it looks really well done, and they've put a lot of work into it. And then I really enjoyed that one with Neville and the Black Witch. That was really, really well done. That made me want to really learn how to up my editing skills, because I know that if they were able to do that, I'm able to do that. I just have to learn and figure it out. But I'm willing to. I want to do it. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Oh, red books as rewards in the events, even if it's like 5 or something. Yes, like split up or give us a different type of brilliant event that gives us red books instead. That would be amazing. Let's see. Rhett and Link, the Beach House, Sunshine Mafia, all the Woo-tubers, you're so sweet, the Poke-tubers, mix of Zeos, and a few professional eaters, hot ones, etc. Very nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Like a very good YouTuber selection. Like, yeah, I love that. Sunshine Mafia. What is that? You're gonna have to let me know what that one is. Let's see. Literally woke up at 5 a.m. to catch Doxies. I fall half asleep, and soon there's a spawn I catch and go back to sleep. Yes. There's a lot of times my body has been waking me up at dawn because the sun's just like popping up and I just wake up, and I legit like will hop out of bed and grab my phone and go check if there's Doxies and catch them and then go right back to sleep. I know that when I go to Indianapolis, my flight leaves Denver at like 6 a.m., which means I will be up for dawn. I will be up and traveling and out and about. So at least from like 5 to 6, there's a good chance that at the airport I'll bump into Doxies and be able to finish that sticker. Okay, have you tried the pattern where you use 2 oddity runestones, then 2 other kinds, then 2 oddities again? You're supposed to get bows, supposedly. Interesting. I thought, okay, I swear during the beta, they said there was mention of only being able to get bows during the full moon too, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. That's entirely possible. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna save up 80 coins and buy 2 more packs of runestones so I can have some more level 1s, and I'm gonna do that. Thank you for that suggestion. It will be a lot easier to wake up for the doxies once winter hits for those of us that are in summer currently. What is that? The northern hemisphere? I know that once the sun starts rising later, it'll be a lot easier to catch those. Oh no, okay, so they fixed that and it doesn't work anymore with the runestones. That's a bummer. I wonder if it's right about the full moon. Okay, I feel like I'm really behind on chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm catching up. Yeah, right now friends are just, they're only beneficial to battle with in fortresses. So if you're not close to people, it's really not, there's no point. And other than hitting that 20 friend mark where you can get that achievement, or finish that task, that's the only real benefit to adding multiple people unless they live close to you. You refuse to buy keys. I feel that. Especially because you get them randomly, like if you catch stuff and then leveling up. But it's going to get so much harder to level up. We're going to get there. Those 3 that they gave us for Community Day really, really helped out. Okay. Grey's Anatomy is one of my very favorite TV shows. I love Grey's Anatomy. Oh my god. I love Grey's. That's one of those shows that I got my boyfriend into it, but I legit can't wait for him to get home from work. Like, I have to watch it as soon as I wake up, because I'm one of those that watches it on Hulu the next day. But Grey's is the best. Grey's is the best. After dusk or in the mountain. Okay, we are hanging out with you. You are hanging out with me in real life. That's right, you are. The power of the internet and the World Wide Web. I love it. Yes, super excited for Sisters of the House of Black. Years and years of work, and like they've done a lot of work in scouting, and like she's taking a big like pay cut. Even though they did that GoFundMe and they raised all that money, she still, I believe, ended up losing money making this fan film, which shows a lot on how much those cost. Because like, didn't she raise like $10,000 or 10,000 pounds, and she still ended up coming out of pocket for this fan film? Like, what? Did Zoe play the Neville one on her stream last night? Did I miss that? Oh, dang it. I had an errand pop up last minute. Dang it. That would have been nice to like jump in on and like react with everybody on. Is this music okay for everybody? Jeff, welcome. Hello. It's so nice of you to pop by. Hello, hello. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Fuel. So good to see you. Take care. Okay. Oh, I've caught up. Yay. I can start making a wand again. Okay, let's see. What else to talk about? Did you guys have any questions? Oh, so let me, I should have showed you guys this before I started this. Let me get this tip off, or I won't be able to have a smooth wand for somebody. And then I'm going to pull this up for you guys, because I've got a nice little tip for brewing potions, but I'm not sure. I've seen this tip before. Here we go. Wait. Okay, so basically, if you want to get the most use out of your rental cauldron that you can, rent a 3-hour cauldron for 15 coins, and then start 2 of the 2-hour potions. They'll go down in time automatically because of the reduced brewing time. And then, when you add master notes, it takes the 2-hour potions down to 1 hour and 31 minutes. So, I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you guys. So, as you can see, I've got 10 minutes left on this timer for the potion. Is it playing or not? There we go. So, when I try to add another potion on, it tells me to go ahead and add more time. But I finished off the last 10 minutes with 1 coin left, so for 1 more coin, and then I put in the master notes for the next potion, and it allows me to then throw on a brain elixir. So then I'm running up the cauldron literally by 10 hours. So you can overrun the cauldron. It won't stop your potion. It's a really, really handy way to brew extra potions and not feel like you're wasting your coins. Like, you don't have to spend 90 coins and rent it for 24 hours to brew 2 brain elixirs. You could rent it for 24 hours, except like in this more tricky way where you only rent it for 3 and you can get even more potions out of it. I hope that made sense. Okay. Just hard. Okay. What do you guys think of the new Quidditch foundables? I really love that they added Luna with the lion hat in the game so early on, because I've been eyeballing this lion hat since I've been eyeballing this lion hat on Etsy for years, and it looks almost identical to the one that she wears in the movies. So I'm super excited that we get to see that. I love that it's an option. I wish that we didn't have to pay for it as an option in the AR photos for our, what are they? Our portrait, our wizard portrait. First Dumbledore! Oh my goodness, that's so exciting! I have yet to see Dumbledore. What color beam is he? I'm curious. Is he a red beam? Didn't Zoe also get her first Dumbledore today? Is Dumbledore just out today? Do I need to go Dumbledore hunting? Oh, goodness. I asked about the Daily Prophet headlines, but I think my comment only posted half of what I was asking. Maybe I missed it. I'm having trouble keeping up. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay. What are your thoughts on the new 3-kilometer port keys? Use your golden key and walk them one at a time, or go ahead and use silver keys and unlock. I don't think it's worth silver keys, to be honest. I don't even use silver keys on 5Ks, just because I personally do really well with going through port keys and unlocking them. So, like, there's this place that I don't drive and play, but I will ride and play. So if my boyfriend is driving me around this specific area that we like to stock up, I get almost all of that driving distance. And then I do walk a good bit playing the game and restocking locally. But I really don't use your silver keys on those. Save them for 10Ks and do you guys think that we're going to get 7Ks back? Because I'm totally thrown off by getting these 3Ks. I'm excited by them. I would say if we don't get them back, use silver keys on 5 and 10. But 2 and 3, unless you're on a time crunch, or unless you don't really have a ton of time to play, or you've got an injury and you can't really walk a ton, then use your silver keys. But otherwise, I feel like it's a little bit of a waste, just because they could be saved to use for those longer ones, and then you can like stack it up, and like if you're walking 110K in a silver key, then you could do 3Ks with your gold key in that time. You know, like there's it's not super necessary unless you're on a time crunch. Welcome, Lynette. Hello. Thank you for joining. Dumbledore portrait. Okay. So you guys got actual Dumbledore, and then Zoe got Dumbledore's portrait. Still, that's a lot of Dumbledore out. That's a lot. I'm jealous. I've been like eyeballing that blank sticker like, when am I going to find him? Maybe, I really hope that they increase the rare spawns for Indy. Like, I'm going to be stocking up on my potent potions for that reason. The headlines are changing. Okay, I'm going to have to pay attention to that. I did not notice that the headlines were changing. Jude Law Dumbledore. I agree. Okay, if they did the original Dumbledore from the first 2 movies, I'd be super excited. But is his name Michael Gambon, the one that did the replacement Dumbledore? I want to yell at him. I'm just going to keep it at that. I want to yell at him because I'm really mad that he was so arrogant that he decided he didn't need to read the books to know how to play the part. And so, of course, he played it wrong because he didn't bother to read the books. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you guys can tell. I end up wasting a lot of hot glue because it's hot glue and you can't really control it super easily, but especially when I'm distracted talking. Just like when I'm battling. Whenever I'm in a challenge with people in a fortress, if I get too into talking, that's when I faint, and it sucks because I'm the Magazoo and I'm the one that's supposed to revive people, and if I'm the only Magazoo, I can't revive myself or anybody else, so it screws over the whole team. So I struggle with that hard. How common are demiguys for you guys? Because I've only come across 2, but I know that other people in my area have come across more. Also, Picket. Has anybody come across Picket in the game? Because Picket is that bowtruckle, the singular bowtruckle. I have not seen him at all, and I don't remember if he's challenge only. If he is, that's disappointing, but I'd understand. I'm getting low on hot glue again. Let's see. Only saw him once and then departed. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Stop dripping. That wand is looking good. Thank you. It has chosen me. It chooses the way to form itself. 4 demiguys. That's pretty good. I can remember at least 3 different headlines on the paper in the Daily Prophet stand. Snape as the new headmaster, Voldemort returns, and something about fudge. Are you talking about the ones? Okay, those are the ones in the game, right? With those same headlines. Because I got replicas of the Daily Prophets. I got them off of eBay, along with replicas of the Quibbler. And I think Zoe and Lynette were comparing to the originals, and they're not the same. Like, even though the headlines are the same, the stuff on the Daily Prophets are slightly different. But this one, is this the one that we're talking about in the game? What was the question? I'm having trouble following along with what the question is with this Daily Prophet combo. No Picket. Came across Picket during Community Day. How exciting, Cooper! So he is out in the wild, right? That's awesome. Okay. I've only gotten Picket from port keys and challenges. I haven't seen him in the wild. Same. Thank you for joining, Brianna. 1 demiguise and 1 Picket from a challenge. Okay. So challenges sound like they're the easier route to get him. I keep using my Magizoology runestones and I'm not getting him. I think I'm mainly getting that rat thing. I can't remember it because it freaks me out. It looks so creepy. The Murtlap. Murtlap. Do you guys remember that from Fantastic Beasts? It made him like really break out, the Muggle. I'm really not good with names today, apparently. So much going on. I'm not even remembering to drink water. Jacob, that's his name. Jacob, the Muggle. Okay. I'm gonna stick a little bead in once I can get this to calm down. Okay. Nope. Okay. It really does not want to stay put at the moment. Okay, here we go. I piled too much glue on. No. Did you guys end up having to teach people a lot for Community Day, or did they already know how to team battle? Because we had a lot of people that had never really team battled. Oh, severe spawn. Okay, very nice. I think the only Magizoology severe ones I've come across are Newt. I've come across Newt 3 or 4 times now. A couple times at my apartment. He was the water trap thing, just like, oh no! That I really always want to save those, and like the ones that are stuck in ice, because I feel like they're suffocating, and that just makes me, I can't breathe when I'm trying to catch them, because I'm just relating so hard, and I'm like, oh my god, they're trapped in water. Hold your breath and catch them. Or like, oh, what was it? It reminds me of The Little Mermaid. I don't know if you guys ever did this, but when it was the scene where Ursula transforms her to a human and then she has to like swim up to the top and like she's having trouble breathing. I always try to hold my breath the whole time she has to hold her breath, and I never can hold it long enough. The Murtlaps are okay. If you are okay with rats, I can see them being adorable. I have a huge rodent fear. I cannot with the Murtlap. Especially after reading about it in the Fantastic Beasts book, how it's basically like a rat, but with like a bunch of little extra things off of them. Appendage, I don't know what to call those. Their hair is weird. It's not hair. Has anyone noticed that the headlines change on the paper when you catch the Daily Prophet stand? Oh! Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying, Stephanie. I'm so sorry. I was like very confused. I was picturing the mystery items, like where you place those Daily Prophets. Okay, I'm going to have to start recording them every time I come across the Daily Prophet stand. Good catch. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, yeah. Lynette and Jeff are amazing. They are super amazing. I love them to pieces. Super helpful for this community and just like very inspiring, and I cannot wait to give them both a huge hug in a couple weeks. Like, huge hug. Okay. Taught like 1 or 2 people. Right on. You guys are always so helpful, so I'm not surprised at that. Oh, bye, Wonder Woman. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day. Okay. Do they have healing properties? Okay. LMNOP. LM. Ooh, I can't wait for us to get the Manticore and the Mackled Malaclaw. There's a lot of beasts in the Fantastic Beasts book that are not in the game yet, so they have a lot of room to add stuff. The mooncalf in this does not look like the mooncalf that we have. And it says the murtlap is a rat-like creature found in coastal areas of Britain. It has a growth upon its back resembling a sea anemone. When pickled and eaten, these murtlap growths promote resistance to curses and jinxes, though an overdose may cause unsightly purple ear hair. Purple ear hair? Murtlaps ear crustaceans and feet of anyone foolish enough to step on them. Oh, murtlap eat crustaceans and the feet of anyone foolish enough to step on them. Whoa. Okay, so it's the sea anemone growth on its back that has those helpful properties? Interesting. I guess if it came down to it, I would deal with it, but like, I don't want it. I'd rather deal with cute things like nifflers and baby dragons and like even the nundu. Even a nundu I'd be fine with. I'm way better with like bigger creatures than smaller creatures. Okay, I feel like this wand is done. Looks pretty good to me. 3 down. How long have I been going? An hour and a half. Wow. Thank you guys for hanging out for so long. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're tentacles. That's a good way. Instead of a growth, they're tentacles. They're anemone tentacles. Muggles should be careful. Yeah, muggles can have that intense reaction. I think that's why they did that in Fantastic Beasts. That was so funny. But it worked out. Like now I have Jacob as part of the group for Fantastic Beasts. I was not disappointed in Crimes of Grindelwald. Personally, I really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the movies. I hope they do well enough that they are able to do all 5 that they want to do. I really do. Because I did not leave disappointed. I left like really excited and freaking out and talking about the movie, and it wasn't until other people saw it that they kind of got in my head, which is fine, but it happens easily. Okay, the wands are going to be amazing. Thank you. They're so much fun to, like, I recommend doing these if you guys are ever bored or want a wand that's easy to just like throw away. Just, like, I think these sticks I got at Hobby Lobby for $2 or $3 for a pack of like 30 or 40, and then the hot glue, you have to buy the hot glue gun at first, but then after that initial upfront cost, the hot glue is really cheap too, and it's very relaxing to make, other than occasional small burns, which really don't burn for too long. Murtlap essence was used by Harry. Good catch. I really need to do another read through of the books. It's about that time for me to do like a happy sit down read through and enjoy everything and like I don't know. It's always nice to go back through, and depending on what I'm going through in life personally, or what I just recently learned or experienced, I'll pick up on different things that I've never noticed before, and that's one of the coolest things to me, the fact that I can read the same series over and over and always get something new out of it. I loved Cow too. I know many people didn't like it, but I'm not hard to please when it comes to movies, I guess. Oh, Crimes of Grindelwald. Yes. I'm not too hard to please either. I'm one of those that, like, I don't know. I liked the Barbie movies growing up, so I don't know. I'm not that hard. I'm also, like, not a fan of a lot of stuff. But Crimes of Grindelwald was so well done. I really would love to do a scene where the Wizzy Witches are doing that, like, ground pound move where, like, you pound your wand into the ground and then it does that big thing to stop another spell. Like, so powerful and so cool, and like I still can't get over it. I still can't. It's so amazing. And of course, I really still want to learn that dance that Newt does to get that erumpent back where he needs her. They're doing a Pokemon pop-up restaurant here in Denver next month, sometime in September. I think like around the 20th. I was thinking about going there and seeing if I could record a video there, because it looks like the burgers that they have at the Pokemon restaurant over in Japan, where like you get a burger bun that looks like Pikachu or Squirtle or Charmander. So, been thinking about doing that. I'll show that to Editor Sam. Maybe we can swing something. Yes! Yes! Please, Sam! Please! I'll help you learn and I'll help you pull it off. We could do it together. And then our acting is going to have to be on point. And like I learned on Saturday with Community Day, I don't know if you guys could see, but almost everybody, there were 2 people in my picture that I posted on Twitter that were not holding wands, but everybody else was. It's just hard to tell because everybody was pointing it directly at the camera, and so it wasn't at an angle that they were super easy to see. But when I was standing there with everybody, all I saw on my end were like 8 wands pointed at the camera. So it's like a really cool angle to see the wands pointing, but the camera was not picking that up. I was like, no. I brought all these wands and I gave them out, and like I wanted to have this really cool wand picture, and you can't even really see them. You sort of can for some people, but you have to be looking. Can you give me focus? My mother-in-law. Wait, it's scrolling up. I am focusing. Yes. We had some people, it was like 2 battles in, and they were like, what is focus? I was like, oh, okay. Let me catch you up really quick. And then they're like, oh, okay. Do we get those every time we beat something? Yes. But we can also ask people. Like if we have ours, you can ask them to give you focus, and that helps. All the focus jokes though, especially because it's such like a relatable thing, and like we literally have to have like, we're using our own real life human focus to play this game. So that irony is not lost on me at all. I'm really having to spin this so it's not dropping. I seriously need a shot of you, Lynette, and Zoe and Indy. Backs to the camera, cloaked and wands up at dusk so I can paint. Oh my gosh. I think maybe, okay, I don't know about cloaks. I know that I could bring my cloak, but I don't know if we have enough for all 3 of us. But we will talk. And we will see if we can make that happen, because that sounds like I'm getting butterflies just thinking of that. Like my heart is tingling and just so happy just thinking of that. Oh, yes. Oh, hi, Bridget. Welcome to the stream. Yes, so nice to finally be able to like have a stream at a decent hour. I'm happy. This is helping me get through my boring day too. I want to be able to record and edit. I feel like things are going to be a lot easier when it's colder outside, but right now I'm just dying every time I step out that door. I cannot, and I can't keep editing videos where I'm sitting in front of the camera at the office here, because those are not fun for anybody. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to make a thicker handle for this one. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Yes. Perfect. We have somebody that can be the cameraman. Heck yes. Super bored at work. Hopefully this is a little bit entertainment for you. I'm going to change this song. I'm not feeling that one. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. I know it's really turned down. So I've got 3 wands down. I know I need at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably at least 6, but I'm going to try to be making a lot between now and Indy so I can give them to anybody that wants one. Not on subject, but could someone please tell me how to cut off Twitter notifications on a specific comment I made? Oh no. Is there a way to turn them off on specific comments? I don't know. I think you can turn off notifications in general, but like that's just like the pop-up ones. Does anybody know how to help Stephanie out? I really don't know. I'm going to show you guys my Hagrid wand in a second because that was like one of the first ones I made, and it was one where I made the mistake of putting too many beads in there, and so it's literally like for somebody with Hagrid's type of hand grip. So, you know, normal wand, normal wand, normal wand, ba-bam! Did you say you have a firm grip? Who was that? Aunt Marge? I've got a very firm grip, Petunia. Don't mind me breaking glasses with my hands. What kind of firm grip do you have, Marge? I know you can mute a like DM notification, like conversation. Little arrow in the top right of the tweet, and there should be an option to mute. Very nice. That's super helpful to know, actually. Muting people is really helpful on days where you're just about to snap, but you know you shouldn't. Muting is the way to go. And then you can unmute whenever. Nobody knows. Nobody's feelings are hurt. Unmute when you can handle it again and you're not gonna snap. That's my motto. Who all here is going to be in Indy, and would you like it if I set a specific meetup area? I was planning on just like walking around the park on Saturday, which is my playing day, and bumping into people, and then walking around on Sunday, which is not my play day, and I'll get B-roll and I'll meet whoever's playing on Sunday that wants to. But I don't know, I'm like downplaying myself and telling myself that, I don't know, I've been in my head. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you want to meet me, let me know. If you don't, no worries. I know plenty of you are not able to go, and I know you would meet me if you could. And I do want to travel to more places, as like I really enjoy traveling, so I would love to travel across the US. I would love to do like a road trip with some other WooTubers potentially. That is a nice dream. It's been a few years since I've had a good road trip too. I like how this handle's turning out. It should be nice for somebody to hold, like it'll feel good in their hands. Okay. Let me switch back and catch stuff. Maybe I've got that daily profit here. Or maybe a niffler. I need one more regular niffler. Nope, this is a baby. Okay. Catching the baby niffler. Saving it. This one made me feel really bad because I thought they were like tugging at him, and then I realized they're just tickling the change out of this baby's pouch, so that makes me feel better with this one. I'm like, okay, they're just tickling him, they're not hurting him. But at first I was like, I've got to save him every time I see him. Okay, let's catch some more stuff. I have not been able to get Hermione with that lion headdress yet. I've come across her a few times, but she keeps running after like one spell cast, even with potions. Very true, Cooper. If we don't meet each other, that will be very disappointing. We have plans to meet each other though, so like if we don't meet each other, that will be the universe working its hardest to prevent that. Are you guys still trying to stock back up on potions from Community Day? Because I am so unbelievably depleted. It's sad. Like, you see that? One regular Extimulo potion? Sad. Sad, sad, sad. And then I have all these port keys, but I'm going to open them tomorrow. I've got 4 10Ks and 4 2Ks. So I'm going to open them tomorrow when the Brilliant event starts. That should be nice. Okay. This is... Oop. Nope, that one's going to have my fingerprint. Sorry to whoever gets that. It happens, right? You get my fingerprint. In spirit only. Oh, your grandmother's having knee replacement and she chose me instead of rehab. Oh, you are such a sweet granddaughter for doing that. Oh my goodness. Like, wow. No, like, so much respect for you doing that for her, and I know that we'll meet someday, Stephanie. I know we will. We'll definitely get to hang out and do some battles together and catch stuff. Yes, Sue, we need to get you here. I hope that I can visit you one day, but I'm not sure how soon. I think my boyfriend is probably honestly nervous for me to visit too many areas in the world. He's always nervous for me, though. I see you. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Larry. I'll talk to you soon. So, hope you have a charger. Ooh. Larry is a huge supporter of my channel, for those of you that don't know. But he likes to stay private, so that's what I will keep that at. But if you meet me in Indy, you'll probably meet him. I'll say that too. If you move the tip of the glue gun sideways close to the area without touching it, it will heat the glue up just enough to get rid of the fingerprint. Ooh, I think I was able to, like, wipe it off, thankfully. But that's a good tip for, like, sometimes it's at that point where, like, I touch it too soon and it really pulls and it, like, makes a whole string, and then I have to work with the string of the glue to make it look good. Okay, let's look at what we've got. So, these are the pointing ends and the handles. So, somewhat similar, but also all different and unique. Nobody gets the same looking wand, mainly because I cannot do it. But I appreciate all these hot glue gun tips. I saw this video. It was somebody overseas, and they said that Americans use hot glue for all their crafts, but other people don't. I thought that was super interesting, because I thought hot glue was something everybody all over the world used. I think I might stop these wands here, because we're getting close to 2 hours. And I'm going to answer a quick few questions if anybody has them. But otherwise, I think I'm going to start to wrap this up. Let's see. We'll do this. There we go. I don't know how Lynette and Zoe do these for 4 hours. I think I could. I probably could. I'm just like... My office doesn't have AC, and it's getting to that time of day where the AC is, like, not necessarily working as effective, so the fan that's at the door blowing the AC from the main apartment into my sunroom office is not doing its job anymore, and I'm sweating a lot. But this was so much fun, and like I think I'll do these again. I might do another like specifically wand making one in the next week or so before Indy, and maybe I'll gather some questions so that I can answer and give you guys tips, or like, I don't know, answer personal questions if you have any. But this was a lot of fun, and I'm excited. Ooh, also, what colors? Suggest colors that I should paint these. Should I do black? Should I do brown? Should I do any with like a different colored handle? Like, ooh. Sometimes I like to do just like all black all the way across. But sometimes I like to separate it and look at like it's got like a handle on one end. So leave your suggestions, because I'm gonna have fun painting these, and then I'll try to coat them with a clear sealant on the top so that the paint doesn't rub off super fast. And then, yeah, I'm gonna be trying to work on some videos. I need to get my community day video edited and even just recorded, because it's been one of those weeks. But you guys have helped. Like, this was really helpful. I'm feeling a lot more motivated and ready to jump into things. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Of course you guys were still talking, and the chat was just like stuck and not showing me that. I was just like, okay, here we go. Nobody's chatting. Oh, an Alaska Discord group. Yes. Yay, Zoe, you found people. So excited for you. Yes. Midnight, 20 minutes after midnight, Sue. Oh, you're amazing for staying up and chilling. Thank you. You guys are all amazing for hanging out for so long. Like, I appreciate it so much. Thanks for stopping by, Jeff. You have a great day, and like, I'm about to jump off too. I'm just wrapping things up. I need to eat. I skipped lunch. I had like half my breakfast because it didn't taste great, and yeah. Ooh, the sun's reflecting. Cool. All right, here we go. Red dot with the red and gold handle. Red and gold handle, redwood wand. I don't think I've ever done red. The handles I've done are like black or brown or gold or silver, but I'll experiment with that. And then redwood, so like a slightly reddish brown color. I think I could do that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and make sure to save those make sure to save all your port keys so that you can get fresh 3K ones when the Brilliant event starts tomorrow, because you don't want to like save those 7Ks and then be disappointed again. Don't use your silver keys on them. I don't think that's worth it. What else? I think that's about it. Hit the like button and share it if you liked this stream. It helps out my channel. Make sure to go check out all the other WooTubers that have been in the chat and very supportive, because they are super amazing and make so many wonderful videos of their own. Like, I'm so thankful to be in such a creative community. Everybody have a wonderful evening or night or morning or whatever it is for you. I sound like Zoe Two Dots right now. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Brilliant event tomorrow, and I'll see you guys very soon. All right, bye.